the Gift of the Givers have stepped in to help those affected by yesterday's severe weather in KwaZulu-Natal. One person is confirmed to have drowned after being swept away by an overflowing river. For more on some of the relief efforts, we're joined by the group's spokesperson, Bilaal Jeewa. Bilaal, good evening to you. Thank you so much for your time. Firstly, what are the needs that you have found in the community as sort of some of the first responders to this problem?
Good evening, ma'am. Thank you for having me here. The first need at the moment, as always, is food. People cannot do anything on an empty stomach, so we have started rolling out food hamper assistance to those that were affected in the various areas. We have focused on the Oshabeni village in the south coast. We have a team that distributed hampers there as well. And then we've moved into the Inanda, Bambai, Dube village area. We distributed food hampers and blankets there this afternoon. And we had another team visiting the Phoenix area where there was also blankets and food hampers distributed.
Let's talk about the damage and the impact that that has when it comes to accessibility of some of the areas worst affected.
Fortunately enough, this storm did not damage the infrastructure, so it was quite accessible for us, unlike the storm that we experienced last year in April 2022, where we struggled to reach many areas. Today it wasn't that severe. The roads were clear. We could go through to the areas and visit and assess the needs of those that were affected.
Of course, many families are talking about the need to rebuild. That will be largely driven by a government. But I think that there's also a role for organizations to play. What have you seen on that front?
Yes, definitely. There is a lot of need for homes to be rebuilt. For example, in the Bambai area or the Oshabeni area, these are low-income homes. They are not built sturdy. The structures are very poor. So at the slightest storm, their homes are affected, and there's obviously injury and trauma that they suffer. The Gift of the Givers, we will look into avenues of how we can assist, like we did in the April floods. We rebuilt homes and infrastructure and schools. There was a school also that was affected, and how we can assist with rebuilding homes and other infrastructure or schools that need to be repaired.
Bilaal Jeewa, thank you for your time tonight. He is the spokesperson for the Gift of the Givers Foundation.